day everyone, my name is Oscar Manduzo Jr. and this is my video presentation in CA-2. Let's start!
Question number 1. This states that navigating the internet can be miserable without understanding basic terms. What does this emphasize about the relationship between knowledge and internet use? A. Internet use is entirely optional. B. Technical skills are irrelevant to online experience. C. Basic understanding improves the online experience. Letter D. Internet access is only for experts. Question number 2. What is the primary function of URL Uniform Resource Locator? A. To encrypt user data during online transactions. Letter B. To identify the location of resource on the World Wide Web. Letter C. To display advertisement to internet users. Letter D. To control the speeds of internet access. Number 3 question. So this mentions bandwidth. What does these terms refer to in the context of internet use? A. The amount of information a connection can carry. B. The speed of computers' processors. C. The number of websites visited in a day. Letter D. The type of internet browser used. Number 4 question. What is the role of ISP, Internet Service Provider? Letter A. To create web pages and websites. Letter B. To provide internet access to users. Letter C. To develop internet browsers. Letter D. To regulate internet traffic. Number 5 question. What is the significance of a domain name in URL? Letter A. To determine the internet speed. Letter B. To identify the computer or computers where the resource is located. Letter C. It encrypts user passwords. Letter D. It controls access to specific websites. Number 6 question. What is the function of a web browser? A. To create web pages. Letter B. To view web pages. Letter C. To store user data. Letter D. To manage internet security. Number 7 question. So this discuss HTML. What is the primary purpose? A. To control internet security. Letter B. To create and format web pages. Letter C. To manage internet traffic. Letter D. To encrypt online transactions. Number 8 question. What is a hyperlink? A. A type of internet security software. Letter B. An electronic connection between web pages. Letter C. A specific type of internet browser. Letter D. A method for encrypting data. At number 9 question. What does navigation refer to in the context of internet use? A. The speed of internet connection. Letter B. The process of accessing information on the internet. Letter C. The security measures of website. Letter D. The design of a web page. Number 10 question. So this mentioned PDF. What is the primary purpose? A. To create computer programs. Letter B. To create file format for documents. Letter C. To manage internet security. Letter D. To design web pages. Number 11 question. So they describe the URL as a global address. What does this analogy suggest about the function of URL? A. URL are used for physical addresses. B. URL provide a unique identifier for online resources. Letter C. Are randomly assigned to websites. Letter D. URLs are primarily used for internal networking. Number 12 question. So this explains the components of URL. What does this breakdown reveal about the structure of the World Wide Web? A. The web is completely random and unstructured system. B. The web is a hierarchical system with organized layers. Letter C. The web is a centralized system controlled by a single entity. Letter D. The web's structures is relevant to its functionality. Number 13 question. So this defines bandwidth. How does the concept of bandwidth relate to the user experience of the internet? A. Higher bandwidth always guarantees faster loading speeds. Letter V. Bandwidth has no impact in the user experience. Letter C. Bandwidth direct affect the amount of data end user can access and how quickly. Letter D. Bandwidth only affect the security of online transactions. Number 14 question. So this mentioned both internal and external linking. What does this distinction imply about the organization of information of the World Wide Web? So A. If all information on the web is interconnected in a single network. Letter B. Information is organized in both localized and globally accessible structures. Letter C. There is no discernible organization to information on the web. Letter D. External links are always more reliable than internal links. Number 15 question. What does the description of a search engine's spider and indexer reveal about the process of finding information online? A. Search engines rely solely on user input to find information. Letter B. Search engine use automated methods to organize and index web content. Letter C. Search engine have no way of organizing large amounts of data. Letter D. Search engine only index information from specific websites. Number 16 question. So this discuss HTML. Why is HTML considered a cross-platform language? Letter A. It only works on a certain operating system. Letter B. It can be used to create secure online transaction. Letter C. It functions across different software and hardware systems. Letter D. It is only used for creating simple web pages. Number 17 question. So this mentioned the impact of the internet on education. What is the main implication of this impact according to the text? So A. The internet has no significant effect on education. Letter B. The internet has made education less accessible. Letter C. The internet has transformed the delivery of education. Letter D. The internet is relevant to the future of education. Number 18 question. How does the text description of PDFs relate to the concept of document standardization? Letter A. PDF is a non-standardized format for documents. Letter B. PDF aims to create a universal format for documents. Letter C. PDF has no impact on document standardization. Letter D. PDF only works with specific software. Number 19 question. This emphasizes the importance of appropriate language in web design. What higher level concept does this relate to? A. Technical expertise. B. Aesthetic appeal. C. Usability and accessibility. D. Search engine optimization. Number 20 question. This list accuracy is a crucial criterion for evaluating web resources. What is the most significant implication of inaccurate information online? A. Aesthetic displeasure. B. Compromised user experience. C. Spread of misinformation and potential harm. D. Reduced website traffic. Number 21 question. So this mentioned authority as a factor in evaluating web resources. Why is determining the author qualification important? A. To assess the author's writing style. B. To determine the website aesthetic design. C. To gauge the credibility and trustworthiness of the information. Letter D. To verify the website popularity. Number 22 question. This discuss objectivity. Why is it crucial to minimize bias in web information? A. To make the website more visual appealing. B. To ensure the information is presented fairly and without manipulation. Letter C. To improve the website search engine ranking. Letter D. To reduce the length of the text. Number 23 question. This currency is listed as a criterion. What is the potential risk of using outdated information online? A. Aesthetic issues. B. Misleading or irrelevant information. Letter C. Increased website loading times. Letter D. Difficulty in navigation. Number 24 question. Let's highlight the challenge of hypertext links. What is the underlying problem with evaluating link web pages? A. The difficulty in accessing link pages. Letter B. The potential for links to lead to low quality or unreliable sources. Letter C. The aesthetic inconsistency between link pages. Letter D. The technical complexity of hypertext links. Number 5 question. So frames as a design elements. What is the potential drawback of using frames excessively? A. Improved visual appeal. B. Enhanced website navigation. Letter C. Difficulty in determining the sources of information. Letter D. Faster website loading times. Number 26 question. So this discuss marketing-oriented web pages. What is the primary challenge in distinguishing between advertising and information on such pages? A. Lack of visual appeal. B. Blending of advertising and factor content, making it difficulty to discern the source of information. Letter C. Poor website navigation. Letter D. Slow loading times. 27 question. Considering the criteria mentioned, what overall skill is most important for effective evaluation of web resources? A. Technical programming skills. B. Critical evaluation information literacy skills. Letter C. Artistic design skills. Letter D. Fast reading skills. 28 question. It defines web pages instruction, WPI. What underlying methodological approach does WPI most strongly reflect? A. Traditional lecture-based learning. B. Constructivist and collaborative learning. C. Behaviorist learning theory. D. Rote memorization. 29 question. Traces the history of distance education. What does this historical overview reveal about the evolution of educational technology? A. Educational technology has remained stagnant. Letter B. Educational technology has evolved from simple to complex methods. Letter C. Educational technology has had little impact on education. Letter D. Educational technology is irrelevant to modern education. Number 30 question. CA-2 2004 identifies components of distance learning. What is the significance of including interaction between teachers and students? A. It is merely a technical requirement. Letter B. It is crucial for effective learning and feedback. Letter C. It is irrelevant to online learning. Letter D. It is online important in face-to-face classes. Number 31 question. Categorize web page instruction. What does the inclusion of augmented, blended, and online categories suggest about the flexibility of WPI? A. WPI is inflexible and limited within its application. Letter B. WPI offers diverse approaches to suit different learning contexts. Letter C. WPI is only suitable for online learning. Letter D. WPI is primarily used for traditional classroom settings. 32 question. Describes augmented web-based instruction. How does this approach differ from purely online learning? Letter A. It replaces face-to-face instruction entirely. Letter B. It supplements face-to-face instruction with online tools. Letter C. It is only used for distance learning. Letter D. It has no relation to face-to-face instruction. 33 question. Mention blended learning. What is the key characteristic of this approach? Letter A. It relies solely on online resources. Letter B. It completely replaces traditional teaching methods. Letter C. It combines online and face-to-face instruction. Letter D. It is only suitable for adult learners. Number 34 question. Discuss the benefits of web-based instruction. What is the significant advantage of online learning mentioned in the text? So, A. Reduce interaction with instructors. Letter B. Flexibility in time and space. Letter C. Elimination of collaborative learning. Letter D. Limited access to resources. Number 35 question. Mention the adoption of WPI in the Philippines. What does this example suggest about the global trends in education? Letter A. Resistance to technology. technological advancement in education. Letter B, a global shift towards incorporating technology into education. Letter C, a decline in the use of technology in education. Letter D, limited interest in online learning. Number 36 question. Considering the different categories of web-based instruction, what is the most important factor for educators to consider when choosing an approach? Letter A, the most technologically advanced option. Letter B, the specific learning needs, the context of their students. Letter C, at least the least expensive option. Letter D, the most popular approach. Number 37 question. It describes different types of learning including observational learning and conditioning. What fundamental difference distinguishes these two approaches? A. Both involve passive learning. B. Observational learning is active while conditioning is passive. Letter C. Observational learning is passive while conditioning is active. Letter D. Both involve active participation from the learner. Number 38 question. It mentioned classical and operant conditioning. What key element differentiates the two types of conditioning? A. Both involve social stimulus with response. Letter B. Classical conditioning involves associating stimuli, while operant conditioning involves associating responses with consequences. Letter C. Classical conditioning focuses on consequences, while operant conditioning focuses on stimuli. Letter D. There is no significant difference between the two. Number 39 question. It highlights the importance of understanding learning styles. Why is this crucial for effective teaching? A. To ensure all students learn at the same pace. B. To cater to individual preference and optimize learning outcomes. Letter C. To simplify the teaching process. Letter D. To reduce the workload for teacher. Number 40 question. It describes linguistic and logical learning styles. What broader cognitive abilities do these styles primarily reflect? A. Visual spatial intelligence. Letter B. Verbal linguistic and mathematical logical intelligence. Letter C. Musical rhythmic intelligence. Letter D. Bodily kinesthetic intelligence. Number 41 question. It emphasizes that teachers should not treat all students the same. What fundamental principle of effective teaching does this statement underscore? A. Standardization of teaching methods. Letter B. Differentiation of instruction to meet diverse learning needs. Letter C. Uniform assessment strategies for all students. Letter D. Ignoring individual differences in learning. Number 42 question. This contrasts teaching knowledge as a product with understanding as a process. What fundamental differences in learning philosophy does this highlight? A. Both approaches emphasize rote memorization. Letter B. The first approach focuses on knowledge acquisition, while the second emphasizes knowledge application and critical thinking. Letter C. Both approaches are equally effective. Letter D. The first is more efficient, while the second is more time-consuming. Number 43 question. This describes traditional teaching as a transmission and teaching for understanding as cultivation. What does this metaphorical language suggest about teacher role? A. Teacher role is passive in both approaches. Letter B. The teacher's role is primary to deliver information in both approaches. Letter C. In traditional teaching, the teacher is transmitter of knowledge. In teaching for understanding, the teacher is a facilitator of learning. Letter D. The teacher's role is relevant to student learning. Number 34 question. How does this description of assessment differ between traditional teaching and teaching for understanding? A. Both methods use exams to test knowledge acquisition. Letter B. Traditional assessments test knowledge, while assessment for understanding evaluate application and critical thinking. Letter C. Assessment is irrelevant in both approaches. Letter D. Traditional assessment is more effective. Number 45 question. This mentioned the role of schools in supporting instruction versus learning for understanding. What is the implied difference in the school's function? A. Schools play the same role in both approaches. Letter B. School supporting instruction focus on knowledge transmission, while school supporting learning or understanding emphasize inquiry and critical thinking. Letter C. Schools are irrelevant to student learning. Letter D. School supporting instruction are more effective. Number 46 question. The difference Howard Gardner's multiple intelligence theory. How does this theory relate to teaching for understanding? A. It is relevant to teaching for understanding. Letter B. It supports the idea that students learn in diverse ways and that teaching should cater to these differences. Letter C. It suggests that all students learn in the same way. Letter D. It promotes rote memorization. Number 47 question. It discusses the role of technology in teaching for understanding. What is the primary purpose of using technology in this context? A. To simplify, replace traditional methods. Letter B. To provide more opportunities for creative thinking and collaborative learning. Letter C. To make teaching easier for the teacher. Letter D. To reduce the needs for the face-to-face interaction. Number 48 question. This describes learners who continuously ask how things work. What higher level cognitive skills are these learners demonstrating? A. Rote memorization. B. Inquisitiveness and a desire to understand underlying mechanisms. Letter C. Passive reception of information. Letter D. Artistic creativity. Number 49 question. Categorize learners as spatial. What does this categorization suggest about their preferred learning methods? A. Learner best through abstract concepts. Letter B. They learn best through hands-on activities. Letter C. They learn best through visual aids and imagery. Letter D. They learn best through auditory input. Number 50 question. This describes musical learners. What does this learning style suggest about the importance of sensory input in learning? A. Sensory input is relevant to learning. B. Sensory input is important for visual learners. Letter C. Different sensory input cater to different learning styles and music is a key input for musical learners. Letter D. Only auditory input is crucial for learning. The answer for the question number 1 is letter C. Basic understanding improves the online experience. So this statement directly implies that processing basic knowledge enhances the user's internet experience. The correct answer for number 2 is letter B. To identify the location of a resource on the World Wide Web. So its complexity defines a URL as the global address of documents and other resources on the World Wide Web. So the answer of the number 3 is letter A. The amount of information a connection can carry. So it clearly defines bandwidth as the amount of information or data a connection can carry. For number 4 answer is letter B. To provide internet access to users. So implicitly defines the ISP as the company that provides you with access to the internet. And for the number 5 answer is letter B. It identifies the computer or computers where the resource is located. So it explains the domain name identifies a computer or computers on the internet, and it's part of the website URL. So number 6 answer is letter B. To view web pages. So this explicitly states that a browser is the software you use to view web pages. And for the answer number 7 is letter B. To create and format web pages. So this describes HTML as the language for creating and formatting web pages. So for the answer number 8 is letter B. An electronic connection between web pages. So it defines the hyperlink as an electronic connection between web pages. And answer number 9 is letter B, the process of accessing information on the internet. So it defines navigation as the process by which users access information on the internet. So the correct answer for number 10 is letter B, to create a file format or documents So it explains that PDF is short for portable document format, and its purpose is to create a file format for documents. So the correct answer for number 11 is letter B. URLs provide a unique identifier for online resources. The global address analogy highlights the URL's roles in uniquely identifying and locating resources on the World Wide Web. So for number 12, the correct answer is letter B. The web is a hierarchical system with organized layers. So the detailed explanation of URL, components, protocol, domain, name, and etc. So it suggests the structured layered system for organizing and accessing online resources. Number 13, the correct answer is letter C. Bandwidth directly affects the amount of data user can access and how quickly. So bandwidth directly influences data transfer rates, so impacting how quickly pages load and how much data can be accessed within a given time. So number 14, the correct answer is letter B. Misinformation is organized in both localized and globally accessible structures. So the existence of both internal and external linking indicates that information is structured within individual website. So internal and also connected across different websites, that is the external. So for number 15, the correct answer is letter B. Search engine use automated methods to organize and index web content. So the description of the spider crawling and collecting data, that is the spider, and indexer, it is an organizing data. It shows that search engine use automated processes to manage the vast amount of information on the web. So the correct answer for number 16 is letter C. It functions across different software and hardware systems. So the term cross-platform indicates that HTML is not dependent on a specific operating system or hardware. So the correct answer for number 17 is letter C. The internet has transformed the delivery of education. Justification. It is explicitly states that the internet has drastically changed the way education is delivered. So number 18, the correct answer is letter B. PDF aims to create an universal format for documents. So it highlights PDF's purpose of creating a file for independent of software or operating system, thus contributing to document standardization. So number 19 answer, the correct answer is letter C. Usability and accessibility. So appropriate language ensures the website is easily understood by a wide range of users, enhancing usability and accessibility. So number 20 answer is letter C. Spread of misinformation and potential harm. So inaccurate information can have serious consequences, leading to the spread of misinformation and potentially causing harm to individuals or society. So for 21, the correct answer is letter C. To gauge the credibility and trustworthiness of the information. So knowing the author's qualification help assess their expertise and the reliability of their claims. And for the 22 answer is letter B. To ensure the information is presented fairly and without manipulation. So objectivity ensures the information is presented impartially, preventing manipulation or distortion of facts. The correct answer for number 23 is letter B. Misleading or irrelevant information So if outdated information can be inaccurate or misleading or simply irrelevant, no? So leading to poor decision making. So for number 24, the correct answer is letter B. The potential for links to lead to low quality or unreliable sources. So links can direct users to pages with questionable accuracy, authority, or objectivity. So for number 25, the correct answer is letter C. Difficulty in determining the sources of information. So excessive use of frames can make it difficulty to track the source of information, potentially causing confusion. So for number 26, the correct answer is letter B. Blending of advertising and factual content, making it difficult to discern the source of information. So marketing pages often blend advertising with information, making it hard for users to identify reliable resources. So the correct answer for number 27 is letter B. Critical evaluation and information literacy skills. The criteria emphasize the need to critically assess the accuracy, authority, objectivity, and currency, and the coverage of information requiring strong information literacy skills. Number 28, answer is letter B, constructivist and collaborative learning. So implicitly states that WBI utilize constructivist and collaborative learning environment and attributes. So number 29, the answer is letter B. Educational technology has evolved from simple to complex methods. So it shows the progression from correspondence courses to the use of advanced technologies like the internet and web. And number 30, the correct answer is letter B. It is crucial for effective learning and feedback. So interaction is essential for clarifying concepts, providing feedback, and fostering a sense of community in online learning. So number 31, the correct answer is letter B. WBI offers diverse approaches to switch different learning contexts. So the various categories demonstrate WBI adaptability to different learning environment and styles. So number 32, the correct answer is letter B. It supplements face-to-face instruction with online tools. So augmented implies enhancing existing face-to-face learning with online components. So for number 33, the correct answer is letter C. It combines online and face-to-face instruction. So blended complexity signifies a combination of online and in-person learning. So for number 34, the correct answer is letter B. Flexibility in time and space. So this it highlights the flexibility of online. Online learning is a key benefit for learners. So for number 35, the correct answer is letter B. A global shift towards incorporating technology into education. So the Philippines' adoption of WBI reflects a broader global trend of integrating technology into educational system. For number 36, the correct answer is letter B. The specific learning needs and context of their students. So the best approach depends on the learner's needs and the subject's matter and available resources. For number 37, the correct answer is letter C. Observational learning is passive while conditioning is active. So observational learning involves watching and imitating. So while conditioning involves active responses to stimuli and reinforcement. Number 38, the correct answer is letter B. Classical conditioning involves associating stimuli while operant conditioning involves associating responses with consequences. And so the classical conditioning spurs a stimuli to create a response. So while operant conditioning uses reinforcement like rewards and punishment to shape behavior of student. Number 39, the correct answer is letter B. To cater to individual preferences and optimize learning outcomes. So recognizing different learning styles allow teachers to adapt their methods to better suit individual needs, leading to improved learning outcomes. So number 40, the correct answer is letter B, verbal, linguistic, and mathematical logical intelligence. So linguistic learners excel in verbal skills while logical learners demonstrate strength in mathematical and logical reasoning, aligning with Gardner's multiple intelligence theory. So number 41, the correct answer is letter B, differentiation of instruction to meet diverse learning needs. So this statement highlights the importance of adapting teaching strategies to accommodate the unique learning styles and needs of individual students. Effective teaching requires differentiation, so not one size fits all approach. Number 42, answer is letter B. The first approach focuses on knowledge acquisition while the second emphasizes knowledge application and critical thinking. So it highlights the shifts from passive knowledge and absorption to active engagement with concept and their application. And for the number 43, the correct answer is letter C. In traditional teaching, the teacher is a transmitter of knowledge. In teaching for understanding, the teacher is a facilitator of learning. So this suggests metaphors suggest shift from a teacher as a passive deliverer of information to the active facilitator who guides students' understanding. So number 44, the correct answer is letter B. Traditional assessment tests knowledge while assessment for understanding evaluate application and critical thinking. So it shows a shift from testing rote memorization to evaluating the ability to apply knowledge and engage in critical thinking. And for the 45, the correct answer is letter B. School supporting instruction focus on knowledge transmission, while school supporting learning for understanding emphasize inquiry and critical thinking. So it highlights the shifts from school as a places of information delivery to communities in inquiry where students actively construct their knowledge. And number 46, the correct answer is letter B. It supports the idea that students learn in diverse ways and that teaching should cater to these differences. So according to Gardner's theory, emphasize the importance of recognizing multiple intelligences and adapting teaching to cater to these diverse learning styles of students. So number 47, the correct answer is letter B. To provide more opportunities for creative thinking and collaborative learning. So technology is presented as a tool to enhance the student engagement, creativity, and collaboration in the learning process. For number 48, the correct answer is letter B. Inquisitiveness and desire to understand underlying mechanisms. So these learners exhibit a strong desire to understand the underlying principles and processes, going beyond surface level knowledge. For number 49, the correct answer is letter C. They learn best through visual aids and imagery. So special learners are described as those who thrive on visual information, imagery, and visual representation. And the last number 50 is the correct answer is letter C. Different sensory inputs cater to different learning styles, and music is a key input for musical learners. So this description highlights the musical learners benefit from rhythm, methodology, and music, demonstrating the importance of diverse sensory inputs in learnings.